What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to Monday night's late night agenda. The bombshell has been dropped today by John W. Henry to say that Liverpool Football Club are not for sale. I repeat, John W. Henry has said that Liverpool Football Club are not for sale. I'm going to take you through the fallout of this announcement. I'm going to, of course, give you my thoughts on it, but I want to know how you feel right now, Liverpool fans. Let me know in the comment section. Drop a like on the video, and of course, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. No, it's not all bad news today. I have got a couple of kick-ass draws coming your way from our friends at oosh.com, who you can see are the sponsors of this video. If you want to enter any of the draws at oosh.com, remember, you can get 10% off by using the Anfield Agenda referral code AA10. Simply scan the QR code there in the bottom of the screen. That'll bring you straight to the Oosh website where you can look at the goods on offer for yourself. But this week's package is absolutely amazing from a Liverpool perspective. They've got themselves a great draw for $9.99 for mere mortals, but like 10% off for you, so about £9. You can get yourself into the draw to win 2 tickets to see Liverpool versus Spurs at Anfield Saturday 29th of April, 1 night's accommodation at the Baltic Hotel as well, €200 in Ryanair vouchers, all for the measly £9 and 10 cent it is to enter. You can get yourself into the mega draw as well that they have launched this week. The mega draw is absolutely amazing, and the early bird ticket price for Anfield Agenda viewers will be just €11.70. What can you win? I can't believe I'm reading out this list, but bear with me. A 2020 Range Rover Evoque, direct from a dealership, 15 grand in cash, an iPhone 14 Pro Max, a PS5 digital edition, a 32-inch Samsung HD TV, a Karcher K4 power washer, a Ninja air fryer, and a Ring doorbell. All of that for an early bird entry price with your Anfield Agenda discount of just €11.70. Imagine winning all of that stuff. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to enter because obviously we work with Oosh, but you guys have at it, and if you do have a win, please do let us know. Again, scan the QR code bottom right hand corner and get yourself over to oosh.com. The referral code AA10 will get you that discount. Right, look, this isn't the news that I wanted to wake up to and read today. We had Tom Werner speaking to Martin Broughton, our former chairman, recently. And Martin Broughton gave an interview where he said that he asked Tom Werner what the situation was. And Tom Werner said, we'd be interested in a potential sale, we'd be interested in a partial sale, and we'd also potentially be interested in hanging on to the club. So all three options were on the table there. But today, John W. Henry has come out and squashed those and said Liverpool Football Club will not be for sale. The direct quotes are as follows. I know there's been a lot of conversation and quotes about LFC, but I keep to the facts. We merely formalised an ongoing process. Will we be in England forever? No. Are we selling Liverpool? No. Are we talking with investors about Liverpool? Yes. Will something happen there? I believe so, but it won't be a sale. Have we sold anything in the last 20 years? So there you go. Those words directly from John W. Henry himself does leave the option of investment on the table. But when David Ornstein broke this story for The Athletic that Liverpool Football Club were being put up for sale, it got a lot of us excited. It got Qatar excited. It got potential other buyers from around the world excited. Well, they've poured cold water all over that now, and it is us stuck with FSG for the foreseeable. What does that mean for the club? Well, your guess, quite frankly, is as good as mine. It looks like they're holding out for investors to come in and give them the money to do the rebuild in the summer. We know that Jurgen Klopp needs 2, 3, maybe even 4 midfielders, depending on who stays and goes, a centre-back, and that's just to begin with. I'd be comfortable with 3 midfielders and a centre-back, Jude Bellingham and 2 others. Who they're going to be? Well, that depends on what newspaper you read and what journalist you believe. Everything from Matheus Nunes has been going around. There's been links, of course, strongly to Mason Mount, but all of that's pie-in-the-sky stuff, unless the money is there. And nothing from John W. Henry and FSG's time at Liverpool makes me comfortable in believing that if no investment is taken on, that money is going to be there for Jurgen Klopp to spend. So right now, I'm a little bit confused. I'm a little bit angry. I'm a little bit frustrated. But ultimately, we now know where we are. We've wanted John W. Henry and FSG to at least come out and say something. So this is something, I guess. Not the news that we'd hoped for, but I do wonder if the club was ever really up for sale. We know that Qatar in their conversations, or at least what they've put out in their conversations, suggested that John W. Henry and FSG were only willing to part with 49% of the football club, meaning that they would, of course, keep a controlling stake with 51%, and that wasn't something that Qatar were interested in, as per the leaks, or as per the tweets, I guess, coming out from Qatari and various others. So I don't know how to feel right now. For me, in the short term, all I want is Jurgen Klopp to have the funds to be able to strengthen in the summer. FSG, look, there's good and bad with FSG. They've put some good people in key positions at the club. Some of them, of course, have left and some more are continuing to leave. And Jurgen Klopp has been scratching his head trying to figure out who his new sporting director is going to be and what way things are going to look moving forward. My answer to all of this has always been simple. First thing first, give Klopp the money. It's very, very apparent we need a rebuild. By the grace of God, and of course by the lads' really good play, we've just about forced our way back into the top four mix. We're by no means certain of getting a Champions League spot, but that victory over Newcastle on Saturday has certainly put us in a very good position. If we win our game in hand, then we're 3 or 4 points off a top four place, and that is eminently doable between now and the end of the season, especially with us getting back the likes of Virgil van Dijk, Bobby Firmino, Diogo Jota. Darwin Núñez obviously has been in and out with a couple of niggly injuries. The news on Darwin for tomorrow looks good. I believe he did train today, so fingers crossed he's able to play in the game tomorrow because it needs a bit of Darwin Núñez. He's full of confidence right now. Cody Gakpo's full of confidence right now, and hopefully Jurgen Klopp will have as strong a team as possible. But I can't lie, this news has frustrated me. It's been very difficult over the past week or two to sit back and see loads of people come forward to want to buy Manchester United. Jim Ratcliffe, obviously. There's been the QIB, Qatar Investment Bank. There's been another offer for if the Glazers want to stay on of funding there from a hedge fund in America. I think one of the biggest hedge funds in the world. So yeah, it looks like it's all good for United fans right now. But for us, well, we're left with more questions than answers at this moment in time. Do I feel that Klopp will get some money to spend in the summer if FSG don't take on investment? Yes. But I also feel like that will be the bare minimum, and then Jurgen Klopp will be forced to make some difficult decisions with regards to potentially selling players. But we don't know, is the honest answer. It's going to be very, very, very interesting to see how the fan base reacts to this, how the manager reacts to this, and of course how the media reacts to this, because it looks like they're not selling. And something could change if somebody comes in with a crazy offer, but it looks like that's what it would have to be, a crazy offer. So we wait and see who potentially invests or what the lay of the land is. But right now, the vibes, well, they're not great, are they? They're not great, let's be honest. And I've seen some stuff today on social media as well. I listened into a clip from a Twitter space that was pretty racist. I'm not going to be honest, or I'm not going to lie. If you're a Liverpool fan and you were involved in that Twitter space and you were involved in slandering Nigerian people like, well, in this case, I'm disgusted to say, but in this case, it was a Scouse voice that was being very, very racist in that Twitter space, and I hope that he doesn't speak. In fact, I know he doesn't speak for most good Scousers, because nobody that I've ever met from the beautiful city of Liverpool would act that way. So, yeah, again, you can see that these things have knock-on effects on our fan base. Tensions are quite high at the minute, so hopefully calm heads will prevail, and we can see a situation where Klopp gets this rebuild, because that's all it comes down to me, is the summer. It's a huge summer for the football club. I think we've a good shout of a top four place. If we get there, then Jurgen Klopp simply needs the funds. If we don't get there, we know only too well that FSG will use this as an excuse to potentially give Jurgen Klopp minuscule funds once again in the summer window. So that's where we are right now, my friends. Of course, all eyes will go to Anfield tomorrow night for that massive game against Carlo Ancelotti's side. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. I thank you for your time as always this evening, but I do want to know your thoughts, so let me know in the comment section, and I will catch up with you soon. Much love. Bye-bye.